Watch the ride.
Hey everybody, right, turn of the road time. Oh god, it's a tight one. It's a tight one. It'll make it. Anyway, so slightly random one here, but you know, it's something I want to talk about because it's something I've noticed, and I notice things, and I notice trends. I want to say things. As you know, depending on your age, piercings, tattoos, and these sorts of things have been frowned upon more in past years. You know, when I was growing up, and I was born in the mid-80s, it was, if you had tattoos, it was generally seen as you were possibly a criminal, you were not the best person. It was a shameful thing to get a tattoo. When my sister got a tattoo, my mum was distraught. All she got was a little Celtic knot on her arm in the middle of the 90s. And my mum was like, what? I have tattoos myself. I have upper arm of my left arm is done with a Polynesian style tattoo, and the right one is a Haida style eagle. And I do know the history of the religion and the context of those symbols, so it's respectful and all of that sort of stuff. I appreciate it. The Haida religion is actually a very interesting one. Although it was a religion, story of creation. I also had pierced ears when I was younger, many more piercings than I have now. I have a couple of rings in the top of one of my ears, one in the other, and I have, my earlobes have got 10mm stretches in them. Now a lot of people don't like this, and they think there is something wrong with you if you get piercings or tattoos or something like that. And in modern times, people are going slightly more extreme with it, with some more, what they call extreme body modification, but it's not really that extreme, you know, like putting those donut rings under your skin and stuff like that, so there's a bump. I don't want to do it, but I don't have a problem with someone else doing it. It's do what you want. But when you see online the sort of just hatred and bile that's spat at people who have tattoos or have piercings or have done anything, and they're like, oh, there's something clearly wrong with them, they're clearly a mental patient, and this really annoys me a lot. And the reason why it annoys me so much, I know I'm going in circles a bit, I've got to go to the chemist to get to my mum some stuff, and I want to finish this video first. Is that if you see someone doing something traditional and cultural from, say, 100 or 200 years ago, people are like, oh, that's wonderful. Wonderful to see culture maintained. Fantastic. Right, you lot, if you don't know this, if you're one of those people that's like, well, I don't like tattoos, I don't like piercings, I don't know what's wrong with you people. You remember Ötzi, the Iceman found in the Alps, who died 5,000 years ago? Ötzi had tattoos. Ötzi also had 7 to 11mm stretched ears. Piercing your ears and getting tattoos is possibly one of the most core cultural things humans can do. There are few things humans have been doing longer that weren't things that you need to do to sustain yourself, as in getting food. You know, art, and design and making things look nicer and jewellery and stuff were very... I just got a fly in my eye, it's definitely spring. You know, they were all very, very early things, and they're considered to be very important, but when people see tattoos, they're like, no. Goddamn fly in my eye. Now, I'm not saying that all tattoos, all piercings and everything are all good, okay? Many people have tattoos which are just kind of awful looking, but the thing is, I'm never going to say to that person, for the fact that my opinion is I don't like it, that it is bad for them. If they are happy with that, that is their thing, that is their identity, that is who they want to be. What I will say is that in my lifetime, I have met a couple of guys who were huge and tattooed head to toe. And when I say head to toe, I don't mean like they've got tattoos everywhere. I mean top of the head, all the way down the face, neck, the whole body, a whole body tattoo. They are lovely, friendly, kind people. And I'll tell you something, one of the reasons I think they're like that is the fact that they've experienced bullying and being treated for the way you look and for being different and being, people will assume things of you, like you must be a criminal, you must be a horrible person, you must be this or that because you've got these things. You know, you've got stretched ears, you must be something wrong with you mentally. Well, I mean, okay, that with me might be a correlation, but it's not necessarily a causation, and there's a difference. It's a bee. It's definitely spring. can't imagine what it's like to just, you know, chuck something in your car and step in it. However, before you say, well, you should get a car. No. Well, mission accomplished, get my mum's medication at a short notice because she had some complications, and I'm like, no, speak to the doctor, get pills. Anyway, I'm trying to keep to the subject here. The bee! It's definitely summertime. Springtime even. So yeah, that's basically what I was saying about, you know, how people look down on you if you have tattoos or piercings or stretched ears or something. And you know, the way that people online, if you have any sort of body modifications in the sense of like aesthetic ones, they basically think there's something wrong in you, blah blah. And I just feel like it has to be a lack of education to not appreciate that this is some of our oldest culture, the oldest things we've ever done, the most human things we can do. Make art, make music, decorate things, decorate ourselves, make ourselves unique and differentiate ourselves from other people. Of course, when a hominid gets a brain as big as ours and starts becoming so self-aware as we are, of course you start making individual sort of things to make yourself a little bit more different than our bodies make us, because at the end of the day we are all very similar. Now, of course, when I grew up, a company could say to you, we don't want to employ you because of your tattoos, or you have to cover your tattoos up and stuff like that. Now you have legal protections in place that they can't do that. What they have to do is just lie to you and say that they found someone else that's better for the position, rather than no, you were the only person that applied, but for the love of God, we don't want anyone with tattoos like that here. You know what I mean? They are more accepted than they used to be, so that is a good movement forward, but it's just, as I say, it's just sad that there's still this stereotyping and still this not acknowledgement of our ancient ways. Anyway, I'm going to end this here before I go to Tesco's and you realise it. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, although, you know, it's not really a matter of opinion as to whether we've been doing it forever. And just being outright nasty to people for the way they look or choose to look is, again, not really a cool thing to do. Like the video if you liked it, support the channel if you can, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.